Hi guys, and welcome to my 38-week appointment vlog. I am at the doctor's office in the waiting room right now with my husband, who's eating some Cheez-Its because he was very hungry. And I'm feeling pretty good today. I didn't vlog at my 36 or my 37-week appointment because I was feeling terrible those days. But today I'm having a good day, so yeah. We're just gonna get checked. They're gonna check my cervix and see if I'm dilated any, see if he's dropped anymore, and then we're gonna go eat. I think when I get home I'll do some Q&A questions on the baby because a lot of questions came in on Instagram. Here is the bump at 38 weeks. He is all right in the front, a little basketball. He's not really on the sides at all. This is completely flat over here. It's kind of funny. He's just a very front little basketball baby. I have a peach tea from Starbucks. And it's funny because I've been calling my baby Peach this whole time and I'm having peach tea. So maybe that will spur him into labor. It'd be so fun if he came now.
Yeah, it's possible. Who knows what they're gonna say in there?
That's true.
They may lock us up in the hospital right now.
They might say he's coming right now. They might.
I actually don't know.
I'm not contracting at the moment, but yesterday I had a really terrible day where I thought I might be in back labor. My back was killing more than it has since I broke it. It was so bad. But I woke up and I feel better, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just happy that I have a husband with me because he didn't come to my last 2 appointments because
I'm staring at that light over there. I really like that light.
That is a cool light.
I will show them in a minute.
I will.
I like it.
It's a crazy looking light, that's for sure. We are eating at La Coretta, which has a lot of memories. Came here a lot in high school. I got some beef fajitas and Alex got this big old burrito. And that is what we're having for lunch. My family tucked me into bed because on my way home, walking up the stairs, I fell up the stairs. Who falls up the stairs? I have no idea how I did that, and I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I landed on my elbow, but it's not hurt or anything. I'm totally fine, but they're making a huge deal out of it. And the baby's fine. He's moving a ton, and I didn't land on my stomach or anything, but they're freaking out. So they made me lay down. But I wanted to update you guys on the appointment and answer some Q&A questions. I figure since I'm stuck here in bed, now's the time to do it. The baby update is that he has not actually progressed any since last checkup, so he is still 1 centimeter away from being engaged for labor, and I have not started dilating, but I am effaced almost all the way. That's the only thing that has been really making progress. So she thinks that I'm just going to make it to my scheduled C-section. We are currently exactly 1 week out from my scheduled C-section, which sounds crazy. I mean, honestly, I was ready to deliver today. If she told me you're dilating and you're in labor, I would have been yes, please, let's have this baby. I'm ready. I'm mentally ready. I'm emotionally ready. I'm physically ready. I have been in so much back and pelvic pain the last couple of weeks, but actually today I feel really good. Today is probably the best feeling day I've had in 2 weeks. So it worked out that I had my appointment today because I have felt so terrible at my last 2 appointments, 37-week and 36-week appointments. I couldn't even vlog because I just felt so bad. You found it? Good job, baby. Will you open it for me? Oh. Husband. A diddle. This is a heating blanket that I bought for Alex because I've been keeping the room so cold.
The cats love
it. And the cats love it, a little pediddle. I did talk to my doctor about the possibility of if I went into labor naturally before my scheduled C-section, if I would be able to try vaginal or what my options were, because you guys might know if you watched some of my previous videos, but the reason I'm having a C-section is because of my back, because I've previously broken it, and they're not sure how it's going to react during labor. They just don't know if it's strong enough actually to push out a baby because it does have a previous break in it. So, and also the location of the break. So I talked to her about that, and she basically, after examining me, told me that my hips are really narrow and the baby's head is, as she said, substantial. And she said that I really don't have room, that she felt that the baby was possibly bigger than what I'd be able to do vaginally anyway, even if we didn't have the C-section scheduled. So we are definitely going to do, even if I do go into labor beforehand, we're going to stick with the C-section. Now that's 2 reasons to do a C-section, not just my back, but also the baby is potentially too big to be birthed anyway, which is funny because he's not a very big baby. She does think he's like 7.5 pounds. Alex was a 10-pound baby and he came out naturally. So obviously women do it, but I think it also depends on the size of your pelvis, the size of your hips, all of that stuff kind of plays into it. So yeah, that's the situation. And I'm excited. I'm ready to have this baby. And I'm feeling, like I said, really good today. I'm not having a lot of contractions. The last couple days I have been just contracting constantly, which is why I'm surprised that I haven't made any sort of progress in terms of dilating or anything. But obviously my body's just practicing and it doesn't even need to because we're going to do a C-section. But as far as my body knows, though, it's pushing out this baby. So it's going to practice on.
You're claiming that you and your body aren't the same entity, though?
No.
Well, think about it.
I mean, kind of. It doesn't know that we're
just a passenger on this journey.
So the one thing that we have not done that, like, we probably should have done by now, but it's fine, we're going to do it tonight, is we have not packed our hospital bag yet. We're just going to share one. Me and Alex and the baby are all going to share one because Alex is planning on staying at the hospital with me the whole time. I have to
wash all my clothes in the DAP.
Draft.
The DAP.
We're washing our clothes as well in the baby detergent just because we know we'll have the baby, like, up close to us, and I don't know, we're just washing all of our clothes that's going to the hospital in the Draft detergent. I will do a video on what's in the hospital bag. I know you guys have requested that, and so that is something I'll do. And
as soon as we pack it.
As soon as we pack it, I'll show you what's in it. I got us little color coordinated packing cubes. Like I have pink ones and Alex has blue ones so that we can just pack in one suitcase. And I'm trying to pack really light because I hate overpacking. I've become such a carry-on during traveling like crazy. I love it. I love almost underpacking, which I also feel like the hospital has like everything, and also my parents could go get whatever I needed if I did forget something important. But I'm just planning on like packing super light, and
if we have room, let's smuggle Bubba in there.
We should take the cats. Oh, I wish. We're gonna miss them so much. Okay, so I went through my Instagram picture and I picked some questions that I'm going to answer. The first one is, what are your thoughts on having baby number 2 now that you're in your 3rd trimester? That's a good question because the 3rd trimester is definitely quite difficult. I can see how people would get here and be like, I thought I wanted 10 kids and teach them how to dream, but really I just want 1. But in reality, we really do want 3 or 4 kids.
We have to see in the 4th trimester how we feel.
That's true.
And then we'll see. Okay.
We definitely want at least 2. We don't want this child to be an only child. We do want him to have siblings, but we're thinking 3 or 4. But, like, he's right. We need to wait till we have the baby and then decide. Mm-hmm. I have a bruise on my hand from where I fell.
You already told them about falling down?
Yeah.
Up the stairs?
Next question is, who is coming into the delivery room with you? Just Alex, or is your mom coming too? So it's going to be a C-section, and it's just going to be Alex.
And the cats.
Well, I wish the cats could come, but it's just going to be Alex. This next one is one that I get a lot, actually, which is, do you think Alex and you will move to Tennessee after the baby is born? And it's funny because I got so many comments on my vlogs, especially the first few, where people were just convinced that we were going to move back to Tennessee, or they were saying, why wouldn't you move back to Tennessee? Which I understand, like with us having the baby here, it does seem kind of an extreme thing living in California, but we love Orange County. We love our house. We love our neighborhood. We love the area, the weather, like everything. So yes, we have talked about it. We're not going to move here. If we moved closer to my parents, it would be Nashville, which is still like 4.5 hours away. Next question is, what features or characteristics do you hope baby Peach inherits from Alex or from you? I hope that he gets Alex's hair, because Alex has really good hair and I really don't. Ooh. And his musical talent and his sweetness and his height, and that's it. Everything else can come from me.
Uncombable hair syndrome.
Oh no! I know. I really hope he gets Alex's hair because my hair is just.
I think I had uncombable hair syndrome as a kid, too.
I doubt it.
My hair is really, 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 really curly when it grows just a little bit longer than this.
Yeah. Are there any features you want him to inherit from me?
From you?
Yeah.
He can have everything else from you, yeah.
Is the end of pregnancy really as uncomfortable as people make it out to be? You know, I'm actually surprised at how uncomfortable it is, because I do feel like my baby is not a huge baby, and it's really uncomfortable.
You seem way more comfortable today.
Yeah, today's a good day.
Oddly fine today compared to most of the time.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been really hard on me because I've been experiencing a lot of pelvic pain, and that was a pain that I've never experienced before and didn't expect to have. I really kind of anticipated having a lot of back pain, and in the last week I have had a lot of back pain, but before that wasn't really an issue, but I was not anticipating how painful pelvic pain and pelvic pressure can be. And part of it is just he's very low. He's 1 centimeter away from being engaged in the pelvis. So he's really pushing down, and I think that's definitely contributing to it. Also, the heartburn gets so bad at the end. And like one of the symptoms that I've struggled with the most is reflux. I have throw up in the night and then I choke on it. This sounds so gross. Pregnancy is not glamorous at the end. But it was an ongoing issue where it was happening every night, and it was happening multiple times a night. And now I'm on a prescription Prilosec along with Zantac twice a day, and it still hasn't completely cut it out. So that is really just, it's difficult because I have to time my meals around it.
But they've been telling you as soon as the baby's born, it instantly goes away back to normal.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to, because that has been super uncomfortable, and obviously the pelvic pain will go away too because the weight of the baby will be gone. The next question is, were you nice to Alex your pregnancy? It was like a demon was possessing me because I wasn't so nice to mine.
Was I nice? Want me to answer?
Yeah, was I nice?
I didn't notice any demons possessing you. Maybe they're really sneaky.
Quiet, nice demons.
Yeah.
The craziest demand I've had is when I wanted him to get me pickles and popsicles one night.
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
That's as demonic as I've gotten this pregnancy. The next one is, are you going to breastfeed? And I've gotten a lot of questions on this, and I just want to preface this by saying that I feel breastfeeding is a personal decision, and I think that a lot of women get really weird about this either way. For me, I am absolutely going to breastfeed. My mom breastfed all of her kids. Alex's mom breastfed all of her kids. To me, I've never known anything different. I've never been around a mother who was formula feeding their kid. And so it just feels like a lifestyle decision for me. It just never was anything that I really questioned. I do know that it can be very difficult. I'm prepared for that. I have a lot of accessories to help with that, creams and shields and all sorts of stuff just to help me out if I'm struggling with it. But it is something that's important to me personally. But having said that, I do not judge any woman or mother for making whatever decision she wants to make. I am an extremely non-judgmental person, which I think is part of why I get so sensitive and get my feelings hurt so much when people are being judgmental towards me, because I am not that way towards other people. But yeah, I am absolutely going to. To me, it's personally important, but I don't think that it is for everyone, and that's okay. Did you have morning sickness? And if so, how did you cope with it?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah, I struggled so badly in the first trimester, and then it came back actually for a few weeks in the third trimester. I think it's okay right now, but I'm also feeling exceptionally good today. But weeks 35 and 36.
You didn't really get it where it would force you to get out of bed. It didn't seem like it comes on if you get up early for some reason. Your body almost reminds you, get back into bed.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if it's like that for everybody. I definitely noticed that with you, though.
Yeah, if I force myself... It's not like it would wake you up.
Well,
it did in the middle of the night. I mean, that middle of night throw up that I was talking about earlier, that's
true.
All connected.
No, you're right. But that wasn't even in first trimester, was it?
No, that started in second trimester.
Yeah.
But I did have really bad nausea the whole first trimester. Okay, and then last question, because I feel like this video is getting long. is what's one thing you're excited to teach your son?
Anytime he asks, why do I have to learn this, I'm going to have answers for him. I'm going to teach him the importance of learning things for learning's sake.
And calculus.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I just want to teach him to be like a polite human that respects women and himself, and just be a nice person, because I think like he's going to have a good role model, because my husband is the sweetest, nicest person.
You're going to teach him to be a pushover that way. We don't
I don't want him to
doormat.
be a pushover. No, I don't want him to be a pushover.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
But I definitely think that like teaching politeness and Southern charm is important. Manners, yes. Southern manners. So that was everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy that I felt good enough to actually vlog today. Bye, Padiddle. Bye. Goodbye, Padiddle. Goodbye.